Today we are celebrating 122 years of milestones and accomplishments of this great ministry. As we reconcile the world to God through Jesus Christ, Mount Zion, you've gone beyond the four walls of the church and into the community, locally, domestically, nationally, and even internationally.
Why countless lives have been transformed through our ministry and throughout the nation. This church has a rich history, and today we celebrate what is uniquely ours. In sharing this celebratory experience, let's take time to honor those whom God used to lay the foundations of our church.
Mount Zion has always been a voice in this community and especially in the civil rights movement.
One of our late great pastors, Reverend Frank Williams, was a civil rights activist known for speaking out against social injustice and rallying for equality.
Well, we can't talk about influence without discussing the dynamic and transformative leadership and legacy of Pastor Emeritus Bishop George W. and Lady Edna Brooks. Truly, they've left a legacy that will impact generations we've yet to even see.
Pastor Emeritus Bishop George W. and Lady Edna Brooks are such great leaders. And you and I often talk about the countless areas of support they've always provided to us, especially during our transition back to Mount Zion.
That transition was one of the most humbling parts of ministry for us.
Yeah.
Just think I was hired in 1997 as a staff pastor, having a shared office space, and later on, my office was literally in the basement of the church. After pastoring away for well over a decade, I returned in 2011 as the chief administrative officer and then appointed to senior pastor in 2013. The assignment of killing Goliath was a strategic move to do more in the community. The truth is, being debt free was less of a luxury and more of a responsibility because to whom much is given, much is required, which is why we continue to build upon that legacy through our Serve the City movement. In 3 years, we eliminated over $5 million of existing debt on our campus. The goal was to pay it off and become totally debt free, allowing us to leave a legacy of being a debt free church and campus to future generations. We often desire to save the city, but you can't save a city you refuse to serve. For he who serves the city wins the city. God has opened so many doors for us to partner with the community to serve our city, from backpack giveaways, gas giveaways, bike giveaways, you name it.
And none of us will ever forget about Christmas at Zion in 2021. That was when we served our city live by giving away over $300,000 in one service, bringing our total for the year to over $1 million in donations that had gone out in what we call a tithe to bless the least, the left out, and the lonely.
When it comes to serving, we operate off three principles: see it, send it, and serve it. First, we see the need, we send the resources, and then we show up to serve. This is our history. This is the type of legacy Mount Zion is leaving in the community and across this nation. Our iChurch campus has always kept us connected to members and friends nationally and internationally. But it was in the face of the pandemic, when we were unable to meet in person, that iChurch provided the structure needed for thousands to continue to worship online and for hundreds of lives to be saved. Mount Zion RDU was our first physical multi-site campus. They did not meet in person for 2 entire months before the world shut down due to the pandemic. But there's something so special about RDU. These members stayed connected through iChurch, virtual fellowships, and even in-person Serve the City events at the local hospitals. In my opinion, this campus came out of the pandemic even stronger than when we started. At the top of 2022, vision was cast for Mount Zion Charlotte Metro. This campus averages hundreds of people coming out to pop-ups with energy that is so amazing. In less than a year, we've seen salvations, rededications, and even new members from the Charlotte metro area.
Now, Mount Zion is a really special place. Genuine people, rich history, creative programming, and excitement that flows through every worship experience. There are new faces every week and refreshing opportunities to go deeper in Christ.